Okay, you're new to Thailand, you're walking around Bangkok, and you don't know how to read this sign to find out what you're eating. Well, if you want to eat the American staple, or the staple for the Westerners that come over here, it's called pad Thai. And here you can get it. One way to know that you're going to eat pad Thai is look at this. That's tofu. It's yellow tofu. Then they got this nuts. It's it's the garlic mixed stuff here. Then you got these little like shrimp, dried shrimp, and then peanuts. And then they have the pad Thai noodles. So that's pretty much how you'll know that you're going to get pad Thai from this vendor. You can see this, the shrimp, and the peanuts. That'll almost always tell you you're going to get pad Thai. So look up here on the sign. Now this can be confusing, 30, 40, 50. Sometimes there's pictures, sometimes there's not. I can pretty much guarantee you're not going to spend over 50 baht here. But most likely a pad Thai dish is going to be about 30 baht. If she adds egg and stuff like that, it might be 40 baht. And if you add more meat and stuff, then you'd probably tack on the 50 baht. But that's how you're going to recognize a pad Thai dish. You can put shrimp in it too. She has different stuff to add to it meats-wise. So you could say pad Thai, they would understand that with all these ingredients. And then you could point at shrimp, and she'd know to put shrimp. And she might hold up an egg to you too, so you can see the eggs back there. And that'll tell you that she's making pad Thai for you. So there you go. That's how you recognize some of these vendors. That's a pad Thai vendor right here. And they always have this cooktop, so they're cooking, frying everything. You go to another vendor. Let's see, that's a different type of vendor there, but if I find a vendor with a thing where she's cooking a stew, like here you can see they're cooking with pork, pig stomach, beef stomach, the vegetables they're using, the noodles, that's a different one. If I can find one of the stew vendors, I can show it to you. One of the soups. Oh, here it is. Now see, when you see this pot down in the bottom of something, you know that they're making a soup. So this is going to be in a bowl, and it's going to be a stew, and it's going to be a pork, something like that. So Wendy cup. Send me mo, my pick. Yeah. Cup. So I just ordered a send me noodle. What's this one? Okay, yeah. Cup from cup. So here she shows you the 3 section. So they have 2 different broths, and then the little part in the back is for them to steam, to soak the noodles and vegetables. So there's a send me noodle, which is what I ordered. That's a bot me noodle right there. She's got lime in here. But I pretty much know from looking at this what it is. There's a bunch of pork over here for me to do pork with pork balls. Yeah. So that'll give you the idea. That's a stew vendor. That's a pad Thai vendor over there. This one's making something you probably don't want to eat with tripe and everything else. And this one is a chicken vendor. And this is always pretty good. You can get these dishes like that right there. When you see that piece of meat inside this thing, that is worth buying right there. That chicken almost tastes like ham. I mean, it is really good. And this one's doing a dessert dish. She's doing a dessert dish here, so that's like this deep fried dough stuff, almost like a donut. And they put in these different fruits and stuff and a juice over the top, coconut milk. That's another vendor who's doing like meat on a stick. So there's a lot of different stuff to eat here. But that's how you start to recognize the street vendors and know what they're cooking for you. So some of them will have a picture up top like that one, and then you can just point to the picture of what you want. And remember, if you don't like hot and spicy stuff, say my pick, and that'll be not hot and spicy.